Hey everyone, I thought I would show you where I am now on the December Daily. So I'm about halfway done, and this is my 8 by 10 album from Ali Edwards. I'm just going to walk through where I am and what I've done. So this I printed out some of Ali Edwards' embellishments on a piece of vellum using the digital files. And then for my starting page, which I've had tons of trouble getting this to stick, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But right now it's down with red line tape and it keeps coming up, but I will fix it. I have a pocket. Pocket has a calendar that goes through what we've done. And notice I still need to fill out the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And then it has my reason why. So the reason why is a quick little discussion of why I'm doing December Daily this way. I used the 23 from a Tim Holtz. I used a piece of Vicki Boutin paper and I printed on a piece of vellum the reason why. Then on the back side of that page is my actual table of contents. So I'm doing the table of contents, which is kind of what Ali Edwards did last year, which is actually because I don't do December Daily, actually, I do it by stories. This is a table of contents of the stories I'm telling versus the other one, which is a calendar. Then I have page one, which was, I was really playing around with some Tim Holtz and some paper, and I really wanted to use this cutout. It is really cool. And on the back, it's just our page one. And story one is the story of getting our Christmas tree. You can tell it's in a page protector. I use some of the Ali Edwards tabs down here. And this is just, I cut a 4x4 page protector, that section of one of them, and I use that to make a flip up to have our story here and the actual date we got our tree. And then this was a 4x6 card that I cut to 4x4. And this was a 4x4 card from, I think, last year. And then I have a picture on the back, and I have the full page picture. So this was all story number one. Story number two was the story of my holiday party with my team from work. This is all a digital page. So I did it all digitally and printed it out and then just added some stickers on it. That was super easy. I was still working that then, so I needed something I could do pretty quickly to kind of get it in the album, and I really like how that turned out. Day three is actually, or story three is actually the story of us going to Disney and doing the Skyliner crawl. That journaling is here. This is on a piece of the paper from the Ali Edwards collection, and I just cut the pictures out into tabs, added some star brads and some embellishment, used my journaling as a tab. And I did this in Photoshop and then cut them out and put them on. Day four is one large photo of the fireworks at Disney World. I have a pull-out tab. This is one of the pockets. I actually think this was from 2 years ago. And I actually handwrite some of my journaling on this, used one of the stickers from the current collection. And then on vellum, I wrote some of the lyrics from the fireworks song, Happily Ever After. Day five this was a very popular page to do for day five and our story five, and that was the 5 things and that I was loving. And this time I did, because we happened to be at Christmas on December 5th, actually. I did 5 things I love at Walt Disney World Christmas. And then I have on the back of that, I have the pictures numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I talk about each of them. I did use different inks here and have all of that. So this was a really cool page. I love how this turned out. And it was super fun to put together. It's a little different take on what you've seen other people do. Other people have done the 5 members of their family or 5 things they're loving. But because we happen to be at Disney, these are the things that I did. Day 6 was about the holiday parties we went to at Disney. And I used, so I actually have the 2 brochures we got from those holiday parties. And then I used both the pattern paper that had the tabs on it and did those three for pictures. And then I used the three vellum tags to do the journaling, and I printed the journaling out on sticker paper and put it on there. I did try to run it through the printer, and that just didn't work. So I just used the sticker paper instead. Day 7 is a story of seeing the Hanukkah storyteller. It happened to be also the first day of Hanukkah, so I got to tell that story. I think this is an important time to talk about Hanukkah, and it was nice to have that in my December album as well. Day 8 is just on the back of this. So this is one of those page protectors, the 4 and the 4x4 and 4x6. I love having these in here because it adds just, not every day has to be a complete crafty mess or a crafty adventure. Some days are just pocket protectors, and that's okay. So this happened to be one of them. I did this on the back of this one, and this is telling the story of the Merry Menagerie at Animal Kingdom that I was super excited about seeing. 9 is a 2x2 pocket, and that is just full of information about the Torchlight Festival. I will just show you this. Sometimes I always do a 2x2 pockets. They're fun, they're easy. I use the tags to put in there and to do my journaling, and another one of those metal numbers. Day 10 is one I'm particularly proud of. Day 10 was the story from our Thanksgiving, where I do have everybody fill out at the end of the year cards. And this time there were 10 of us. So I did all of that. And then I did a little flip out book. I have the pictures of them filling out the cards and this. And this is something I've had in my album for the last 3 years, is the cards from Thanksgiving. And it's now kind of become a tradition to have that, and I'm really glad. I do like how this showed out. This is going to be the biggest page in the album though, and so I'm having to kind of keep it together. I used a little arrow to do that. Day 11 is all about holiday movies, and this time it's some of the movies we watched this year. I used the present paper because in my head it kind of looked like TVs, and I used brads so that you could swing these out. So what I did is I got the digital paper and I printed these in there. I cut them out and then put them on the actual paper so that I could create these cute little movie titles inside of the presents in the right size. So here's just some of the ones we did, and here's how this one moves. I really like this one. It does a lot and has a lot of journaling, and it's just one piece of paper. So, when I'm trying to kind of counteract the bulk of page 10, thought that was a good kind of way to do it. 12 is about our Christmas card. Our Christmas cards were kind of crazy this year. They were square, and that caused some chaos. So I did use this square pocket to tell the story. You pull up, and this is where the journaling is. Then I have our actual Christmas card here. I added the laughing all the way because I thought that was good for this picture. And then I have the pictures of the kids assembling the cards. And then when I had to go to the post office to add extra postage because no more square cards, I didn't realize, maybe all of you do, square cards take another postage stamp. So I had to, at the post office, add a whole nother stamp to every one of them. This is pictures of my second holiday party with the rest of my team. So I actually have 2 different teams now, and just talked about that. I used this wreath paper just to kind of go with that wreath. I thought it was fun just to kind of have a big page. Here's the little 13 over here that goes with that. I did go and see them on the 13th. I have the pictures here. Added the green chipboard to these to kind of add cohesion, and that was it. Then finally, the last day that I have done is the 14th. So there's another 14 here. And this was the day I tell about the fact that we had to miss some of our holiday events. And so I have kind of just some journaling on here of, what happened. And then I have the actual pictures of when we had a fever and when I had to cancel the different events. And then I have just kind of circles of the events that we had to cancel. So that's where I am. I'm hoping to get to 15 and 16 today, and hopefully get some more done. But thanks for watching, and I hope this gives you some inspiration on how you can do your December daily.